Cold Cut Reads presents
Celebcubate, Pilot Part 1, written by R.J. Bazell. Interior, Cassidy's apartment, bedroom, day. Cassidy, 22, is seated on her bed with her laptop in front of her. Sharon, 22, is visible on the laptop screen in a Skype session. Cassidy is a person who seems to be perpetually trying to test the assumption that you're not crazy as long as you acknowledge that what you're doing is crazy. Sharon tries to be the voice of reason, but is continually getting swept up in Cassidy's enthusiasms.
So Maggie's family's timeshare in Cabo is coming up again, and we absolutely have to go this time.
It's the same problem again. We don't have the money.
We can get a temporary second job for just long enough to get the money for the airfare.
There are no jobs.
Sure there are. The internet is full of opportunities.
Yeah, the internet's gonna help us just like it did all those other times.
That's the spirit. You wait till you hear some of these great opportunities I'm finding online.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got to go. We'll talk later.
Interior, coffee shop, day. Alex, 24, is seated at a table with his coffee. He's earnest and well-intentioned. Sharon approaches and sits down.
Morning, Sharon. Why the sad face?
I'm bummed that I'm not gonna be able to go to Cabo.
Why not? Are you still on the no-fly list?
No, I got that straightened out. It's because I don't have the money.
Why don't you get a second job? Show a little initiative, girl.
What would you know about initiative?
Plenty. I've done a little motivational speaking in my time.
I can't even imagine that happening.
What you need is to imagine your own success.
I can imagine it fine. The problem is making it really happen.
Whatever you do, don't get caught up in what I did.
What did you do?
I worked as a phone sex girl.
What?
And I was good, too. Oh, I know what you like. I know exactly what you like. I know every sick, twisted fantasy going through your head, big boy.
You're frighteningly good at that.
I was their top earner.
So why aren't you still doing it?
It was negatively impacting my masculine self-image.
You have a masculine self-image?
Alex motions with his hand to display his physique.
How could I not?
Exterior, city street, day. Cassidy and Sharon are walking down the street.
So, what did you come up with for a great money-making idea?
Nothing.
Did you look on the opportunity net?
Nuh-uh-oh, because there's no such thing as the opportunity net.
Really? Because that's where I found us a great opportunity.
I doubt it.
Well, you're going to be eating your words, because I found us an optimal tunity, which is even better than a regular opportunity.
That's the dumbest thing I ever heard.
You say that every time I make up a great new word.
No, I don't.
Let's not get sidetracked. Let's talk about what makes this tunity optimal. For starters, no boss. Big plus.
Why is there no boss?
Because we'll be our own boss. Self-employed. Harnessing our inner entrepreneur.
This is sounding too good to be true. What's the catch?
There is no catch. There's never a catch in optimal tunity.
I'm sure there's a catch. What do we have to do?
Not much, really. We just have to do a little modeling.
Modeling? What kind of a scam have you fallen for?
It's not a scam. It's for real. And we don't even have to do a full body modeling. Just our feet.
Just our feet?
Yeah, and we can do it in the comfort of our own home.
How does that work?
We'll be online foot models.
Foot models? This isn't some kind of weird sex thing, is it?
Look, what happens on the other end of the internet is none of our business.
So it is a weird sex thing. We'd be webcam girls for foot pervs?
Foot lovers is the proper term.
Well, good luck with it. I hope you have a lot of success.
But this is a two-person optimal tunity.
Why?
Because we'd have different roles to play. I'd be more on the management side, while you'd be more on the performance side.
Performance side?
Yeah, you'd be the on-camera talent.
Why would I be the only one flashing her feet?
Because you have the talent.
What talent? You have feet too.
But I don't have what it takes.
What does it take?
Substance.
Substance?
Yeah, you're substantial.
Oh my god. Are you saying I have big feet?
Not big. Substantial.
Substantial is just another word for big.
It's not about being big. It's about being in the right category.
Why would I be in a different category than you?
Because in my shoe size, there's too much competition. The Asian girls just own my category.
That seems like kind of a racist thing to say.
I know, but that's the sad reality of the foot modeling business. It isn't always pretty.
Well, like I said, good luck with it.
Interior, Sharon's gym, hallway, day. Sharon is walking down the hallway. Tom, 30, the gym manager, approaches with Gail, 35, who is a little overweight in a tight top.
Hi, Cher. This is Gail. She's going to be a new instructor for us.
Seriously?
Yeah, she's going to be teaching the new Footsercise classes.
Footsercise? Is that like a joke class?
No, Cher. Footsercise is the latest thing in the fitness industry.
Your feet? That's what gets you there.
That's right, Cher. We're cashing in on the new foot craze.
I didn't know there was a foot craze.
Oh, it's all the rage. Fear the new boobs.
Men don't even look at boobs anymore.
I'm not sure about that.
Trust me, it's all about the arches now.
Arches, Cher. Arches.
Interior, Sharon's gym, workout room, same. The room is full of men working out. Sharon enters the room and no one notices her. She surveys the men in the room. She walks near one of them and runs her hands through her hair, trying to look alluring. No reaction. She walks near another man and turns around and bends over as though she's tying her shoe, but really she's trying to draw attention to her bottom. Again, no interest. She thinks for a few seconds. Then she sits down and pulls off her shoes and socks. She looks up and sees several men eyeing her lustfully. She looks at her feet. She thinks for a few seconds, but it doesn't seem possible that these men could really be attracted to her feet. Handsome guy approaches her. He stops in front of her and openly ogles her feet.
Nice.
He walks away. As hard as it is to believe, Sharon starts to think that maybe feet are the new boobs. Interior, Cassidy's apartment, day. Cassidy and Alex are seated on the couch.
Sharon sent me a weird text today.
What kind of weird?
She says you're trying to pimp her feet.
I'm not trying to pimp her feet. I'm just trying to get her to use her feet, to get strange men to give her money in exchange for the sexual satisfaction she gives them. There's nothing pimpy about that.
Sounds like you're a pimp de pied, as the French say.
What's that mean?
Foot pimp. You're a foot pimp, baby.
Cassidy starts to lapse into a daydream. Fade to exterior, city, street, night. Any PIMP themed song can play here. Cassidy's dressed up in full pimp regalia, including walking stick. She struts down the sidewalk, leading a couple of Johns to her limo that's parked at the side of the street. She taps on one of the limo's side windows. The window rolls down. A pair of female feet in high heels appears through the open window. The Johns leer appreciatively. Cassidy moves to the next window and taps on it. The window rolls down. Another set of female feet appear, more leering from the Johns. Cassidy moves to the next window and taps on it. The window rolls down. Another set of feet appear. The Johns are ecstatic. Back to original scene. Cassidy's spaced out.
Cassidy. Cass.
Cassidy snaps out of her reverie.
What?
Were you having another one of your pimpin' daydreams?
I'm not a pimp. I'm more like a life coach, trying to get Sharon to fulfill her full potential as a sexual being.
For money?
Bingo!
Interior, bar, day. Cassidy and Sharon are both seated at the bar. Bartender, 40, is behind the bar. Bar patron, 40, is sitting one chair over from Sharon.
I'm wondering if I could ask you a question.
Ask away.
I know it's probably a mistake to ask you this, but my curiosity is getting the better of me. What is it you notice most about a woman's body?
That's an easy one.
Bartender holds up his hands in front of his chest.
That's what I thought.
Yup. I'm a hand man.
Oh, what?
Hands can't get enough of them.
I should have known. Oh, well, at least you're not a foot guy.
Oh, not for a long time yet. All hand guys end up being foot guys, but not until after 50.
Sharon shakes her head.
Why do you ask?
Oh, it's just because my friend here is trying to pimp out my feet.
This isn't pimping. It's life coaching to get you to realize your potential.
So what's your hang up about doing this?
Not wanting to do webcam foot porn doesn't mean I have a hang-up.
Are you bashful about your feet?
It has nothing to do with that.
Are they hot or not?
Oh, they're plenty hot.
Are we gonna sit around talking about my feet all day?
Not all day.
Whip those babies out. Let's see what you got.
You can't seriously be asking me to show you my feet.
Let's see if you've got the goods.
I don't think so.
Cassidy grabs one of Sharon's feet and pulls it up onto the bar.
What the hell?
She's got the goods. Check this out.
Cassidy pulls off one of Sharon's shoes. Bar patron checks out the action and likes what he sees.
Oh, baby, I am hot for your hotsies.
My what?
Your hotsies. Your hot tootsies?
Are you talking about my feet?
Yeah,
You think they're hot?
of course. Why do you seem surprised by that?
I just never thought of my feet that way.
Oh, come on, who are you kidding? There is not a woman in the world with feet as hot as yours who doesn't know she's got hotsies.
So are hotsies something you look for in a woman?
Not obsessed or anything, but a nice pair of hotsies, hard to resist.
Bar patron fidgets with his crotch and Sharon notices.
Maybe you should try a little harder to resist.
Now, I've got to go to the washroom and take care of a personal matter.
Bar patron turns around and adjusts himself fully and walks towards the washroom.
Looks like you've got the goods. Be ashamed to waste the talent like that.
I told you, you've got hotsies.
I guess I do.
So does this mean you're going to do the foot cam?
I don't know.
Sharon, you have a gift. It would be a crime not to share it with the world.
You think so?
Absolutely.
Sharon hesitates.
I know I'm gonna regret this.
All right, Cabo, here we come.
Interior, Sharon's apartment, day. Sharon's seated on the couch with her feet up on the coffee table. Cassidy enters the apartment and motions towards Sharon's feet.
Do you think that's a good idea?
What?
Walking around the apartment with bare hotsies.
What's the problem?
You've got to take care of those things. They're our meal ticket. What if you were to stub your toe?
I'm not worried.
Cassidy studies Sharon's feet.
Wow, I always knew you had hotsies, but I never really appreciated how hot they are. We might have to do some girl foot on foot.
I don't think so.
Hey, don't worry. If we do it, it'll be extra. We'll charge large.
Actually, I'm starting to think that maybe it's not a good idea.
What are you saying? You're getting cold feet?
Cold feet. That's funny.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is, because we're talking about this foot thing, and then you say I'm getting cold feet, so it's kind of funny.
It's not funny. You can't back out now.
I'm sorry, I'm just not feeling it.
Sharon, you need to look at the big picture here.
What big picture?
This isn't just about a trip to Cabo. This is about changing the society in which we live.
How's pimping out my feet gonna change society?
Think about what we'll be doing. We'll be taking money from rich, old men and redistributing it to poor young women. See what I'm saying?
Not really.
We'll be addressing issues of wealth inequality, generational inequality, and gender inequality.
Sharon gets it.
You're absolutely right. We'll be the inequality issue addressers.
Yes, when people address us, they'll have to address us as the addressers, because that's what we do.
Totally. Everybody talks about inequality issues, but who's actually doing anything about it?
Other than us, I'm not sure there's anyone.
Maybe people are just waiting for us to step into a leadership position.
I'm all for leadership.
Me too. Maybe someday, when you and I are global ambassadors for peace, we'll be able to look back on this day and say, yeah, that was the day we decided to step up to the plate.
And do some addressing.
Damn right. So what's our next step here?
We need to take some pictures of your equipment to get approval from the site. A technicality, of course.
What site? I thought we're going to be doing this all on our own.
We are. We're going to be independent operators within a cooperative framework of similar operators.
A cooperative foot perv site.
Yeah, they provide the service of sucking the customers in, and then we do the rest.
The rest.
Don't worry about it. Let's get some pics.
Cassidy gets her phone.
Okay, what do you want to do for your first pose?
Why do I have to pose? They're just pictures of my feet.
And they need to look sexy. Put your leg out and point your toe.
Sharon stretches out her right leg and points her toe.
Now try to look sexy.
Cassidy demonstrates, pursing her lips and wiggling her shoulders.
Why do I need to look sexy when you're just taking pictures of my feet?
Your inner sexiness will radiate out through your feet.
I don't think so.
Trust me, will you?
Sharon reluctantly makes some kissy lips.
Oh, that's hot.
Cassidy takes a few pictures.
Now the other foot.
Sharon stretches out her left leg and points her toe.
Oh yeah, you've got the moneymakers, girl.
I think that's enough.
No, we need a couple more super sexy ones. Hold one of your feet up and make like you're kissing it.
I'm not gonna kiss my foot.
Okay, I'll do it.
Cassidy puts her lips on Sharon's foot and takes a selfie. Interior, Foot Website Office, day. Candy 45, an Amazonian-looking woman, is standing behind her desk. Sharon and Cassidy enter the office.
Sharon and Cassidy, is it?
Yes, we're here for our interview.
Come on in and have a seat.
Sharon and Cassidy sit down in front of Candy's desk.
Did you get the pics I sent?
I did. Impressive. But I do need to see the goods in person before I can give you a final approval.
No problem.
Cassidy grabs one of Sharon's feet and props it up on the desk and then pulls off one shoe. Candy examines the foot carefully.
Good structure, good texture, excellent proportion. First-rate arches. A little diffident personality-wise, but we can work on that.
So, we're good?
I'd say that with a little more expressiveness, those tootsies could be certified jizzomatic.
Sharon, with her foot still on the desk, looks uneasy.
I know it's a mistake to ask this, but what exactly does certified jizzomatic mean?
It means that a successful conclusion in your sessions will be a certainty.
That's what I thought.
And she's fine with that.
Sharon takes her foot off the desk.
Now, we'll need to go over some of the basic protocol for your on-camera behavior. First rule, of course, is feet only on camera.
No need to worry about that.
Good. Now, the second rule is be sexy. So even though only your feet are on camera, your whole person needs to radiate hotness.
Yeah, I told her about that. Radiating hotness.
That's for real?
Definitely. You don't want to be doing these sessions in a pair of dirty sweatpants. You need to be dolled up so that you feel like the foot goddess you are.
Foot goddess.
Exactly. If you don't feel it, the customer won't feel it either.
Oh, don't worry. She'll feel it. She'll feel it good.
Glad to hear it. Now, about the issue of inappropriate client behavior. They will tend to test you, but if you deal with them firmly, they'll quickly fall in line.
What kind of inappropriate behavior?
Sometimes some of them will try on a little sicko behavior.
But they're foot freaks. Aren't they all sickos?
Oh, that's another thing. We refrain from referring to our clients as foot freaks.
So what do you call them?
Foot fans is good.
Okay. Foot fans it is.
So, about inappropriate behavior. Any suggestions that you use your feet to aid in the establishment of Satan's kingdom here on earth, entirely unacceptable.
And you say these people aren't freaks?
I didn't say they're not freaks. I said we don't refer to them that way.
Why not?
Because many of them are immensely wealthy.
Oh, okay. I understand.
Now, in some cases, clients will be a little over-enthusiastic, if you know what I mean.
I don't.
They'll reach the conclusion of their session more expeditiously than we'd like them to.
Because we get paid according to how long they stay online, right?
Precisely. So it's important to manage the heat level that you generate. Don't be afraid to dial it back a little.
Oh, don't worry. She can handle that. Her nickname in high school was Teaser, not Pleaser.
Excellent. That experience should come in handy.
Oh, that was her other nickname.
Okay. Now, the other problem you might encounter is the under-enthusiastic client. When that happens, Usually you're dealing with the podiatrist.
You mean a foot doctor?
Yeah, they've pretty much seen it all. So what they really want to do is talk about their own foot stories.
So all I have to do is listen to them talk.
And act interested, yeah.
Oh, don't worry. She's good at that.
Did she have a nickname in high school for that?
Yeah. Giggles too much.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that one.
Well, it seems like you're ready to go. Keep in mind that most of your clients will be wealthy older gentlemen, so act accordingly.
Rich old dudes. Right on.
Address us as the addressers.
Interior, Sharon's apartment, day. Sharon's seated in a chair in front of her computer. Cassidy is kneeling on the floor fiddling with the webcam.
How's that angle?
Sharon looks at the camera.
Okay, I guess.
Look at it in the preview window.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Sharon brings up the preview window on the screen.
All right, I see them. That's good, I guess.
Cassidy looks at the screen.
You need more light.
Cassidy adjusts the light on the floor.
How's that?
That's better.
Cassidy looks at the screen.
Yeah, that's good. Now make them look sexy.
Feet. Look sexy.
Hey, you've got to take this seriously.
Don't worry. Once I get online, I'll be serious.
Yeah, but not too serious. You need to be sultry and seductive, but not slutty.
Oh, don't worry. I'm not gonna have anyone calling me Miss Slutty Feet.
Right. You want to kind of act like this is the first time you've done this.
This is my first time.
Should be easy then.
Should be.
Are you nervous?
A little bit.
Don't worry. I'll be right here for emotional support.
Good thing. I don't think I could do this on my own.
You'll be fine.
Sharon looks uneasy.
Okay, you're almost due to go on, so let's take a quick picture to remember this big moment.
I don't think that's necessary.
Are you kidding? This is the moment we become the addressers.
Oh, yeah, I almost forgot about that. Okay, take my picture.
Cassidy pulls out her phone and takes Sharon's picture.
Okay, let's do it.
Sharon clicks on her computer to make her session live.
Oh, he's waiting for me already.
Okay, bring him on, and then I'm going to back off.
Sharon activates the audio for her session.
Hi, Fancy Feet. How are you?
Good. Do you like my feet?
Yes. You've got a pair of hotsies on you.
Thanks. I'm glad you like them.
Oh, I like them all right. Do you want to know what I'd like to do to them?
Oh, goodness. What kind of girl do you think I am?
The kind of girl who wants to stick her hot little toes in my mouth.
Oh, I don't know where you would have heard something like that. That's a bad girl behavior.
Aren't you a bad girl?
Maybe a little, just for you, my rich old friend.
Cassidy motions to Sharon to indicate that she's making a mistake.
I mean, my special friend.
A warning sign comes up on the screen indicating that the user's credit card has been declined.
Credit declined?
Oh, damn. My card's maxed out again.
Hey, wait a minute. You're not a man.
Of course I am.
No, you're not. I just heard you use your real voice, and you're obviously a woman. And you're obviously not rich. And I'll bet you're not old either.
Oh, I'm definitely not old.
That means we're not the addressers.
Huh?
Interior, Cassidy's apartment, day. With Sharon seated nearby, Cassidy has her friend Maggie, 22, on a Skype session. The beach and the ocean are visible in the background.
It really is magnificent here. I'm so sorry your optimal tunity didn't work out for you.
That's my fault. I got cold feet.
No, it's nobody's fault. Sometimes you think you have an optimal tunity, and it turns out to be an awful tunity.
Yeah, tunity's like that sometimes.
So did you spend the whole day on the beach?
For sure. And I noticed something interesting too. Most of the women down here seem to have super hot feet.
Well, lucky for them. Feet are the new boobs, I'm told.
You know, I've been hearing that a lot lately.
Cassidy and Sharon both look spooked. Fade out.